நெற்றியின் கண்ணர் நாற்பெழுந்தோழர் நீரணி மேனியர் அநேகர் பெற்றமேல் கொண்ட தம்பிரான் அடியார் பிஞகன் தன்னருள் பெறுவார். மற்றவர்க்கெல்லாம் தலைமையாம் பணியும் மலர்க்கையில் சுரிகையும் பிரம்பும் கற்றைவார் சடையன் அருளினால் பெற்றான் காப்பதற்க இலைமால் வரைதான். நெற்றியின் கண்ணர் நாற்பெருந்தோழர் நீரணி மேனியர் அநேகர் பெற்றமெல் கொண்ட தம்பிரான் அடியார் பிஞகன் தன்னருள் பெறுவார். See, people who have devoted themselves to the Lord, who has vibhuti over his forehead, one who has 4 shoulders, and he is the Lord who has an eye on his forehead. People who got the blessings of such a Swami, for all those people, there is a leader who is holding Shurihayum Pirambum. You see in this picture, he is holding a stick. Nandi, he is holding a stick. கற்றைவார் சடையான் அருளினால் பெற்றான் காப்பதற் கையிலைமால் வரைதான். You see, whenever you have order, whenever you need to create the order, you need someone who should be taking care of that order. Nandi is the person who is taking care of the order. Nandi is the person who is taking care of the order. In the earlier days, during the time of the kings, nobody can be able to use stick, that is cane stick, pirambu. You cannot beat even your own child with cane stick. If he is going and complaining to the king, that my father has beaten me with cane stick without the permission of the king, then you will receive a punishment. Pirambal adikavum, saatayal adikavum, you should be getting authority from the king himself. Nandi was given with such authorities by Swami himself. You see, Nandi is not only given such power and authority. There are only 2 people who knows everything that Swami has uttered. Whatever uttered by Swami, whatever upadesams which were given by Swami, were known only to 2 people. One is Uma and another one is Nandi. To nobody in this world, Swami has taught himself. Except for Saint Manikavasa, he came and gave Upatesa. Other than that, for no one in this world, Swami has given all the Upatesams, only to these people. One is Uma and another is Nandi. Nandi is literally like a person who never moves away from Swami, who always stood aside with Swami, who always stand near Swami, who always works for the Swami. In the next session, we will be seeing how Nandi did that penance to reach such power and position. Okay? But in this session, we will be seeing why Nandi is so important. Thank you. Shall we move to the next? கையில்மான் மழுவர் கங்கைசூழ் சடைகள் கதிரிடம் பிறைனரும் கண்ணி ஐயர் வீற்றிருக்கும் தன்மையினாலும் அழப்பெரும் பெருமையினாலும் மெய்யொழி தழைக்கும் தூய்மையினாலும் வென்றி வெண்குடை என பாயன் செய்யகோல் அவையன் திருமணத்தோங்கும் திருக்கைலாய நீள் சிலம்பு. He is thanking Anabaya who asked him to do this work. Okay. The Swami who has an antelope, an axe on his hands, who also has Ganga over his hair, who has tied a beautiful crescent moon on his hair. Since such a Swami is sitting in that adobe, Mount Kailash, which has greatness of everything which is there in the world, which is glowing like anything in this world. Because of this beauty and glow and the grace which Swami is devoting to these people, King Anabayan, who is sitting under the white umbrella, which represents the purity of the king, and he also holds a scepter, the scepter which is royal insignia, which is telling us that the king has never moved away from the dharma, the path of dharma. He had a desire to talk about this. That is why we have taken this story to reach, this story to write. See, King Anabaya is the one who initiated this, right? So he is thanking King Anabaya on this 22nd hymn of Periya Puranam. Okay. Shall we move to the next one? So now the story starts. Scene setting over. Okay. Until this moment, we have seen setting. Okay. Now the story is starting. அன்னதன் திருத்தாழ்வரையின் இடத்து இன்னதன்மையன் என்றறியாச் சிவன் தன்னையே உணர்ந்து ஆர்வம் தழைக்கின்றான் உணரும் சீர் உபமன்யு முனி. In that Mount Kailash, on the foothills of Mount Kailash, the Lord, who has nothing in this world, okay, he has no birth, he has no death, he has no happiness, he has no sorrow, one who has come across all those things. You give a skin of a tiger, that is okay for him. You give a wild flower, that is okay for him. You give a gold ornament, that is also okay. You give an ornament which is made on iron, okay, that is also okay for him. So he who has nothing, who want nothing in this world, it is such a dog, on the foothills of such a dog, there is a person who is thinking about his self, inner self, and who he is, that is Upamanyu Muni. So, Upamanyu Maharishi, you see, Upamanyu Maharishi is the child of Vyakrapata Maharishi. This Vyakrapata Maharishi was residing in Chidambaram. In Chidambaram, he wanted to offer flowers to the Atimula Mahalinga Swami. So whenever he is trying to get the flowers, early in the morning itself, bees used to come and sting on it and take the honey from the flowers. So he did a penance to Swami. He requested that he wants legs, that he wants the legs of the tiger and eyesight of the tiger. So he asked those as the blessing, because with the eyes of the tiger, he can see even in the night. With the legs of the tiger, he can climb over the trees so that he can take the flowers so fresh as possible. Such is Vyakrapata Muni. He has a son who is called as Upamanyu. This child, you know, he was very smart. This child was very smart. When he was a toddler, he felt so hungry. So he was asking for milk from Lord Shiva. He was crying. So Swami came into the scene. Okay. What did Swami do? The child was crying. What is the task? Child wants milk. Swami wants to give it, right? He gave. He asked the Tirupar-Kadal, the mountain of the ocean of milk. He asked it to move to that child. Child who was so hungry, you know, he was so obsessed with that milk. He drank it as much as he can. But can a child can go ahead of his limit? Can a child can consume milk ahead of its limit? It has its tummy, right? It should eat only for its tummy, right? Can a child can go ahead of its time? What will happen if a child is consuming more than of its capacity of eating?
Vomit.
Madam?
Vomit.
The child will get vomit, okay. And what is the first impact? The child cannot move, right? The child will succumb at that moment. Yes, that was happening. Vyagrapada Maharishi is coming and seeing his child who cannot move. His mother is crying. All people are crying. Now comes Uma. She was so angry, okay? She was so angry. She was literally burning Swami. She was literally burning Swami. Okay. She took the child. She patted the child. She made the child to vomit what was excess. And finally made the child to breathe. No one can tell Swami. Okay. No one can scold him, right? That is why when Tiruniyana Sambandar was crying, Swami didn't come. When Tiruniyana Sambandar was crying, Swami didn't come at that moment. Swami asked Uma to go and give. Swami asked Uma to go and give. Because you know, you cannot get scolding from your wife again. You cannot do same mistake again. Okay? So that is how, you know, you should see such a mockery. What Parvati did, she didn't breastfed the child. She didn't breastfed Jnana Sambandha. Sheklar tells very clearly. Adisil pur kinnat, kalasathalarundu kinnathukku. She took the breast milk, she transferred it to a small bowl, and then she fed it. She didn't directly breastfed it. And when she was finished breastfeeding, when she was finished feeding the Tiruniyana Sambandar, she looked at Swami. That is nothing again. She is literally scolding Swami for the action which he did earlier. So this was the story of Upamanyu Maharishi. When Swami gave all these things, when Swami fed him with the milk of the milk ocean, he got all the jnana. Upamanyu is the guru for Krishna. So that is what we are going to see.